players hovering just above Mardle, who's occupying bottom spot. And you wouldn't have believed that after 3 weeks of the White Mackay Premier League. But it is such an even contest this year.
Is it ever? And signs there, the Dutch Lady Nanka, his lady friend, will have more to smile about. He's calming down his attack on the 60.
121.
Beautiful dart into the red bit by the Dutchman. Blocks off any further lateral movement, surely. Lovely last dart by Mardle.
Certainly was. This game started with 3 breaks of throw.
60.
And must emphasise Klaasen in his first Premier League campaign. And as we mentioned earlier, it's important to avoid defeat, because sometimes it can batter your confidence. If you're in the Premier League and you go on a run of defeats, it can batter your confidence, and all of a sudden being
60.
in the Premier League doesn't seem such a good idea for a player. It's relentless, it's week after week, demanding schedule.
And it has to be played a bit like an exhibition match.
135.
And we've even seen the great Taylor
120.
go off the boil funny times. At 20-foot tops in the lead. Has to take the line to the left of the marker dart. He's got a sider. Right there, Shanghai. Mardle won it 67. 2-8. Now to take the lead.
He's broken the throw. That is brilliant from Mardle. His checkout ratio is just 36%, but he's got the lead in the game. That's the most important thing. His average is slightly below Klaasen, but only marginally. And the fact that he's broken Klaasen's throw there
60.
is vital, but then he lets himself down by failing to hit a treble there.
We could end up the night with 2 Dutchmen in the basement.
95.
Barney definitely bottom at the moment. And Mardle at the moment. Second from
60.
bottom. And there's only 1 leg in it. Third from bottom. As Nigel suggested, the psychology
59.
of being near the bottom is massive here. You can see the tension on Donald Mardle. Again, usually when the tension is technique goes, he's got to use that lie better.
70.
Still problem. Let's take using the lies. This should be another 2. Still room with the first dart. Lovely. Third dart, Nigel.
Brilliant from Klaasen. Mardle will be kicking himself if he lets this leg slip when he's got the advantage of the throw, but he can't find a treble here.
100.
Finally he got there, but Klaasen is in a good position here to break back, especially the way he's playing there with a nice turn to put himself in a decent position.
2 trebles now needed to put pressure on the Dutchman's shot. That was a genuine deflection.
44. Yellow you require 107.
For a level game. The ball with the second dart.
51. When you require 167.
2 lead. 60. Rather than surely for levels, Nige.
97.
Yeah, what a game it is. It's so unpredictable. Tops he needs now. Yellow Klaasen, no problem at all. 4 legs apiece, and Klaasen's finishing. He's only missed 3 shots at the double so far. He's been pretty good where that's concerned, and he's got the throw here. But just like Mardle struggled to find a treble there, did with the final dart. This game is so unpredictable.
Well, it always was going to be taking bets
60.
on 2 mad wasps going up a wall. Very hard to pick who's going to win this. Lovely line. I like it that he takes time. Oh, must hit the middle barn door. But went on balance.
25.
The epitome of it. Would you like to pick it? Whoever he is, he'll go well away from the bottom.
40.
The game's not being played at the fast pace that we talked about earlier, Sid. We thought this game would be 100-mile-an-hour stuff, but it's certainly not as quick as we thought it would be when we discussed it earlier on this afternoon.
I think they both know themselves too well. They both know that if they rush the game, error will come in. And now, I think they're making mistakes because they're not being too cagey.
82.
Mardle looking like Steve Harmison, staggering into the pavilion in Antigua with Jelly Belly.
100.
No grins on this face here, Nige.
Needed the treble, Klaasen. Mardle will be going for a 156, hit the 160 last week in Edinburgh. Never write it off. Another one of those. Makes it interesting for double 18. Oh! 156! Wayne Mardle! 160 last week, a 156 this week. Have we got a game on our hands or what?
Do you really want an answer? Says it all.
Game on.
And notice the face doesn't crack. Looks like Klaasen doing all the emotions from A to B. Business head on Mardle, Nige. Big time.
But there he goes again. Great work. And then, with the darts, he just can't find a treble. And Klaasen, magnificent there. 3 trebles. Superb. And now Mardle, with the darts,
128.
needed that.
Always going to make mistakes because he dips the shoulder. And I've never seen Mardle looking so businesslike. Beautiful, beautiful use. Needs to nestle the barrel.
100.
Oh, unlucky.
That's superb from Klaasen. Just puts the pressure on Mardle now. He can take out 84 on his next visit. Mardle needs to just give himself a chance here. That was nicely done. But Klaasen for an 84 check out now.
But 19. Double 6. What a shot! Oh, thrown in 3 seconds. All 3 darts. What amazing coordination. Well, a draw wouldn't make these two sleep any better.
100.
It would confirm them as 3rd bottom and 2nd bottom in the league.
It's just one of those games.
140.
Breaks of throw, the order of the day. And as soon as this guy relinquishes a leg with the throw, he seems to step it up a gear. What a game it is. Level pegging, 5 legs apiece.
100.
Mardle himself in a tight room. That's not the perfect line. Beautiful room to the right. Barn door.
140.
Half an inch the other way.
Yeah, you're quite right, Sid. Mardle with his business head on tonight, but it's been inconsistency from both players which has given us this close contest. And still we cannot predict who's going to come out on top here, because that was poor from Klaasen.
Well, anybody foolish enough to predict the outcome of this would be a fool.
97.
I see that Mardle skipping like a kid playing marbles, missing the pot.
Klaasen needs a big treble here now.
57.
Didn't get it. Now Mardle for a 64 check out. 16 double 16 is a good opportunity now. Double 16, the width of the wire, and Klaasen has to take this out now.
60 starts the shot. Treble 19. Double top. Go ahead. On the wire. Incredible.
What a match! What a match! Double 8 for Mardle.